I am now joined by Conservative Member of the Senate, Sam Rowlands. You are a regional member for the Senate in North Wales. Sam, I've got to ask you, nuclear energy, this government is now talking positively about nuclear energy. We've dragged our heels on this for 25 years. Is this potentially a good thing for North Wales?
Absolutely. Nuclear energy can make a huge difference to North Wales, not just in terms of the energy output for us as a country across the United Kingdom, but certainly in terms of jobs in this patch of North Wales. We know that Wilver used to produce energy and create lots and lots of jobs there. So we could see thousands of jobs created if it happens there. And Trallsvunna as well, further down in Gwynedd, will make a big difference for us here in North Wales.
So you're positive, you're pro?
Absolutely pro. And what we see...
I'd love to get a show of hands in the audience. Who thinks that pushing back on with nuclear energy is the right thing to do for North Wales? Who thinks it's a good idea?
Yes.
Well, there you are. Yeah, and shale gas I heard over there, but there's not much chance of that at the moment. No, it does seem the government's energy policy is wildly unpopular, but it does seem on nuclear energy, I think the country's coming round to that point of view.
Yeah, and can I say on that point as well, Virginia Crosby, our MP in Ynys she's been an absolute huge advocate for nuclear energy there in Anglesey. I'll say to the people in Anglesey, if you want to see nuclear energy there, you want to see those good jobs created, your children with good jobs in the future, make sure Virginia Crosby backs your MP at the next election.
Sam, you're there in Cardiff. You're very much in a minority position. Labour still dominating politics in Wales. How's devolution working?
Let's just talk about this minority position first of all. So you're absolutely right. Labour have been in power for 23 years now in Cardiff, and but we are the second largest party. Now, if you sat and
just remind me, how many Labour?
There are 13 Labour members down there.
How many of you?
16 of us, and there's 13 of Plaid Cymru. But my point is, if you look at the media in Wales, far more often than not, you would think that Plaid Cymru were running the show here. You'd think that everyone was a separatist and wanted a broken, united kingdom. But that's not the truth. Last election, just over a year ago, Plaid Cymru, the third largest party here in Wales. They're nowhere near getting into any sort of power.
I take that point fully, but my point is, you're very much, as Conservatives, in a minority position. But my big question to you is, the Conservatives were very split. Have been quite split on the concept of devolution. They're not now. The party supports it fully. Is it working out for the Welsh people?
What's not working for the Welsh people is a Labour-run government here in Wales for 23 years. We've had the same Labour-run government, and they're tired. And they're bringing in policies now which are frankly not good for the people of Wales. Let's look at their biggest responsibilities. Let's look at the health, first of all. Health service is devolved here in Wales. It's the worst performing place in the United Kingdom. Education is devolved here in Wales. We have the worst education system across the United Kingdom. Let's look at the economy. We have the poorest people here in Wales. So Labour is not working for people in Wales.
OK, all right, let me just accept all those points that you've just made. And certainly on health, we've got NHS England tonight. The boss is talking about a prolonged period of very, very high death rates. And I'm sure the same will apply in Wales as well. If I accept some of your points here, but is the Conservative government nationally proving itself competent to run anything in our nation?
Absolutely is. The Conservative government has delivered Brexit, which, of course, you were a massive advocate of.
What else?
The Conservative government got us through the most difficult of years through the pandemic, delivering the vaccine, which you, again, have supported the delivery of through here in Wales.
I supported the fact that outside the European Union, outside the European Medicines Agency, we could crack on and do it. What I haven't supported are successive lockdowns that have done this country enormous damage, Sam.
Yeah, and those lockdowns were much worse here in Wales. And what we have to remember is that whilst there's difficult times across the United Kingdom, here in Wales, a Labour-run government, if you want to see what Labour-run government would look like across the United Kingdom, look at how things are run here in Wales. It's not a bed of roses, as Keir Starmer would like you to think to believe.
Well, we're going to have a strong Labour supporter coming onto the show a little bit later on to counter some of those points. I want to say, Sam Rowlands, member of the Senate, thank you for coming on and joining us tonight. In a moment, it will be Farage the Farage. First, we take a short commercial break. See you in a couple of minutes.